Hello and welcome to the next session on the subject engineering graphics. Today I am going to explain how to draw orthographic projections of given object looking in direction X. You can go to the description below to see all the related videos of the subject engineering graphics. Now this is the problem, this is the object. Intentionally I have taken this physical and very simple object. This is a rectangular box, as we see, rectangular box having three dimensions: length, then height, and we can say depth. Okay, so in the statement of the orthographic projections, generally all these dimensions are given. So you can just imagine that this box is given in the form of three dimensions, and we are also given with the length of the object, height of the object, and width of the object. Okay, for the time being, let us take that length of the object is 100 mm, height is 50 mm, and width is 30 mm. 100, 50, 30. Okay, and now we have to draw projections, orthographic projections of this object. Again, in orthographic projections, we draw front view, top view, and either left hand side view or right hand side view. Okay, so I am now making a problem statement very specific. Draw front view, top view, and left hand side view of the object looking in direction X. Use first angle method of projection. Okay, so this is the statement. Now the first step, as dimensions are given, the first step is to draw rectangles of given size. Now coincidentally, in this case, the views are also rectangles, but in the subsequent problems you will understand why to draw these rectangles initially. Okay, so in this case we will have to draw rectangles looking in direction X and according to first angle method. Now if you refer my previous videos, you will understand how the locations of the views are decided when object is kept in first quadrant. Okay, so whenever it is in first quadrant, front view is at the top, below that there is top view, and if it is left hand side view, left hand side is always to the right of front view, and right hand side view is always to the left of front view. This is according to first angle method of projection. Okay, so let us understand. So first we have to draw line XY, which is intersection of VP and HP. Okay, so somewhere let us draw that XY line. So this is XY line. Okay, I name it as XY. Then there is another line which is intersection of VP and profile plane. As we have to draw left hand side view, the view will appear on the right of the front view. So this is intersection of the two planes, that is front view, intersection of two planes, that is VP and profile plane. So this line I denote as X1, Y1. Okay, now just leave 10 to 20 mm distance above XY and below XY to draw those rectangles. Now why this 10 to 20 mm distance is kept? That is for the purpose of dimensioning. You can keep minimum 10 mm or maximum 20 mm. Okay, so now I am drawing that rectangle. You can see when I look at this object in the front direction, what you will get? You will see this rectangle. Okay, so that rectangle I am drawing now. Okay, so just at a distance 10 mm above XY, I am drawing this rectangle of size 100 by 50, because length is 100 and height is 50. So this is the rectangle which I am drawing now, and size of this rectangle is 100 by 50. Okay, now to draw top view of the object, for you as observers I am just making it something like this. So top view will again be a rectangle. Okay, actually I am drawing those rectangles. So top view will be again rectangle of size 100 by 30. Okay, so we have to maintain this length 100. For that I am just drawing projectors. Now this whatever I am drawing are the projectors. So first draw two projectors, and then within the projectors I have to draw a rectangle of length 100. Again keep 20 mm distance below XY and draw this length of the rectangle, and width or depth of the rectangle is 30 mm. Okay, so I am just drawing that 30 mm now. So this is top view. Ultimately we have to draw these final views by thick lines. Okay, so I am just making it thick. Now to draw left hand side view, which we are going to draw on the right hand side of this front view. So we have to draw horizontal projectors from top view up to X1, Y1. Okay, draw horizontal projectors from front view, something like this. Now with this center, with intersection of xy and x1, y1, with this center and this much radius, we have to draw an arc. Okay, again with center and this much radius, draw another arc. Now we can see what you will get inside view. In left hand side view, you will get another rectangle of size 50 by 30. Okay, so that 50 we are maintaining here because this height is 50, and 30 we are maintaining from this top view. Okay, so extend these projectors now, draw them vertically up like this. Remember, whatever I have drawn, all these projectors, these arcs, they are all construction lines, and hence they must be drawn with thin lines. Okay, so once these projectors are drawn, horizontal and vertical projectors, so within these projectors now I have to draw this rectangle. So you will find that the size of the rectangle in side view will be 50 by 30. So we can see this is 50 which is maintained here, and 30 I am maintaining by drawing these two parallel curves. So 30 is maintained here. So this is the way I have drawn front view, top view and left hand side view of the object. Now if you are asked to draw right hand side view of the object, like for the same object, if I have to draw right hand side view, then where will you draw that? That will be drawn to the left of front view. Okay, so I am just showing the same in the same problem, this right hand side view. So draw another line. Remember, while solving the problems on orthographic projections, either you will have to draw left hand side view or right hand side view. But for the purpose of demonstration, I am just combining both these problems in the same problem. Okay, so we have to draw horizontal projectors from front view. Then with this center, first of all extend the projectors of top view up to x1 by 1, and then with this center and this much radius, draw this arc like this. Then draw vertical projectors, and within these projectors we have to draw this rectangle. Okay, so finally we have to name the views, as this is front view, this is top view, this is left hand side view, and this is right hand side view. Okay, the last step is to give the dimensions to the object. Okay, so as we see here, length of the object is 100 mm, (150) I have mentioned in front view. Width you can mention in the top view or even in side view. So somewhere you have to mention width of the object as 30 mm. Okay, so this completes the projections of this simple object, which is a rectangular block, using first angle method of projection. I hope you understood this. Thank you very much for your patience.